All right, good morning, fellas. I think we all know what we're here for. There's a lot of anticipation, so I'm not going to take too much of your time. I want to welcome you to the 2024 Louisiana Boys State Election Convocation. All of you are getting ready to hear speeches from these 14 candidates, all of whom think that they're best to lead all of you and to lead Louisiana Boys State. I ask that you please be respectful and listen to what they all have to say. Remember that you're no longer deciding for a party, you're deciding for a state. Without further ado, I'd like to welcome the state party chairman for the Federalist Party.
Good morning, everybody. How are we doing? I said, how are we doing? That's what I'm talking about. All right, so it is my pleasure today to introduce to you the 7 Federalist nominees for the state office. Our candidates for the position of Commissioner of Insurance is Logan Richardson. For the position of Commissioner of Agriculture is Drew Kent. For the position of State Treasurer is Brody Estee. For the position of Attorney General is Aiden Farmer. For the position of Secretary of State is Jaden Estrada. For the position of Lieutenant Governor is Wade Watson. And last but not least, for the position of Governor is Cohen Wise.
You've seen the Federalists, so let's get to know the Nationalists, starting with our state party chairman.
How are you doing? Starting with our candidate for the Commissioner of Insurance, Kaser Guidros. For the position of Commissioner of Agriculture is Roland Faulkner. For the position of Treasurer is Robbie Ahuja. For the position of Attorney General is Jonathan Bryant. For the position of Secretary of State is Ryder Clark. For the position of Lieutenant Governor is Luke Ater. For the position of Governor is Cortland Marcotte. Now I would like to introduce my Commissioner of Insurance. He has more promises than just a smile. If you vote for him, he will bring good insurance to the files. In case of Guidros, we trust. Give it up.
Good morning, Boys State. My name is Kaser Guidros, and today I stand before you as a candidate for the Commissioner of Insurance. Insurance is all about trust and protection. It's about ensuring that you and your loved ones have the peace of mind they need when unexpected events occur. No matter how hard it is to try and stay safe, unexpected things will always happen, just like Sabine winning the flag. As your Commissioner of Insurance, I promise I will make sure you are protected. I believe in enhancing transparency within the industry. I will work to ensure that insurance policies are written in clear and understandable language, without any of the jargon and rules. I will also push for greater transparency in pricing, making sure that insurance rates are fair and equitable to all. I will provide as much financial relief as humanly possible for the recent Hurricane Aidan. As soon as the hurricane is past, I will work to rebuild this fine state to levels never reached before. Accessibility is another key focus. I believe that everyone should have access to affordable insurance coverage. I will work to expand insurance options for underrepresented communities, making sure that we all march in force together. If you want someone you can trust to represent you, I'm your man. I will always protect my citizens and make sure they all enjoy their experience with insurance. If your home gets hit by Johnny Spencer, come to me, your insurance dispenser. I believe that my dedication to transparency, accessibility, and convenience make me the ideal candidate for Commissioner of Insurance. Together, we can build a stronger and greater Boys State. And remember, don't be a hater. Vote for Kaser. Thank you for your support, and God bless.
Gentlemen, this is the moment we have all been waiting for. Please join me in introducing the baddest commissioner in the world, Logan Richardson.
Gentlemen, I shouldn't be here. I initially dropped out of the race, but by fate, I am here. It's Tuesday. I signed up for this position, but I did the worst thing imaginable. I got into my own head and I decided to delete my position. But it turns out the next day, I checked the names of the candidates, and there I was. I was still on that ballot. I was cooked. I had to do something, but I believe it was fate that I was still there. Picture this. It's 1 p.m., 105 degrees outside, and we're all marching to Italy. Nature was calling, but so was my speech. So I wrote it in 5 minutes. It was all the time I had. It's what brought me here in front of you fine gentlemen today. My mission here is to fulfill my duty. My mission here is to protect Boys State. Now, Hurricane Aidan's coming, and our state needs insurance, but insurance is expensive. That's why I'm making it free. Sabine, you get free insurance. Mississippi, you get free insurance. Earl, you get free insurance. And you know what? Everyone gets free insurance. When I say free, you say insurance. Free. 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 That's feds, whoever you are. I wear red because I'm for the
bless Louisiana, and God bless America. Thank you.
His favorite tractor brand is John Deere, and none of his exes live in Texas because he's never had a girlfriend. Now introducing the Federalist candidate for Commissioner of Agriculture, Drew Kidd.
Good morning, Boise State. My name is Drew Kidd, and I'm running to be your Commissioner of Agriculture. Now, I want you to think about your favorite foods. Now, I want you to think about the hardworking men and women who work to raise that food and get it to your dining table. Now, I wish I could say I'm a world-class chef, like all the great cooks at the five-star fine dining establishment Iberville. However, I did unfortunately almost lose my hand sticking my pizza box in the oven last night. Sorry about that, SM Scott. I didn't burn the kitchen down though, so good job to me, I guess, right? What can I say? I wanted hot pizza. Nonetheless, without great farmers, we wouldn't even have been able to enjoy the cold pizza that we were originally given last night. Louisiana's agriculture is a $4.4 billion industry, but with an average salary of only $37,000. Our 43,000 farmers only make about $1.6 billion. This is a huge discrepancy, considering how important agriculture is to our state. Farmers are the backbone of Louisiana, providing almost all of our state's food. But farmers aren't alone in this fight. I too know how it feels to be forgotten about and ghosted. So I'm here to fight for the people who do so much for us. I'll help them by implementing sustainable practices, providing state-of-the-art technology, and investing in renewable energy. I will always listen to the farmers and fishermen and work tirelessly to go all in on organic and clean foods. I say no to GMOs and yes to a healthier and happier Louisiana. So now I want to leave you with this. It matters what you see when you look outside your window. Green grass or brown grass. Picket fence or electric wire. So never let them farm us down. We just got to take them higher. Thank you all for your time. Vote with intent. Go with Ken.
For Commissioner of Agriculture, this guy has a plan for your land. He likes to farm the crops, fish the ponds, and hunt God's country. This guy knows more than a farming game. Let's get hyped for agriculture, because he's going to eat the other guy like a vulture. Ryan Fonda.
Good morning, my fellow Boise State citizens of Boise State. Like Mr. Little Big Man, Like Mr. Little Man Big Brother said, my name is Robin Potter. I attend Rain High School and I've been a member of FFA for my 3 years so far in high school. This past year, I decided to get even more involved in agriculture and join land judging. In my first year, I was able to compete in the state competition and help the team place second, which allowed us to compete in Oklahoma Nationals. I have many years in the field of agriculture as I lived on a farm until I was 13 and raised many different animals, including chickens, goats, cows, horses, and others. I have grown many crops, most of all, my favorite is corn. Ever since I was younger, I've always had a crippling corn addiction. I am an avid hunter and fisherman, having been all around the state, as well as a few surrounding states with my dad. I believe agriculture can truly bring people together to form bonds like no other, because of how important it is to our way of life. I have made many friendships through agricultural clubs that I very much cherish still to this day. Should I be elected as your Commissioner of Agriculture, I assure you that this department will grow and thrive along with people who are a part of it. My main point that I want to address, should I take office, is that I will push to have these synthetic foods that have plagued our state removed from wholesale and local groceries. With the hurricane soon to be passing through, I will work with all members of the committee
to ensure that all farmers will be reimbursed for damages. I have seen how hurricanes can impact farmers as well as regular citizens, and I believe I can have a connection to the local farmers along with other agriculture members as I come from a small town and understand where they stand, whereas most other politicians will not. I play many sports and I've always been a leader on every team I've been a part of, and I feel like I'll be a great leader on the state committee. Call me the 96 Bulls because I'm trying to win this thing. Thank you for your time, and just like SpongeBob, I'm ready. Go Ryan.
Now introducing the treasurer the state needs. He knows how to handle the money while being funny. Give it up for the man, the myth, the stock market legend, Robbie Ahuja.
Steve Jobs once said, the only way to do great work is to love what you do. My name is Robbie Ahuja, and I'm honored to stand before you today as your nationalist candidate for state treasurer and tell you all that I truly do love what I do, and that's money. I co-lead the business club, manage IRA accounts, and invest in stocks. This diverse experience in asset management has prepared me for the role as your state treasurer. We all have roles, whether it's excelling in sports or academics. For me, it was to become top 10 in tennis in the state, despite picking a racket out when I was a good man. I finally grasped how hard work and determination could be a man's greatest ally. Throughout this journey, I learned the importance of absorbing feedback from leaders, which you all are, and most importantly, my dad, who taught me to refine my technique and refine my mentality. This experience required extraordinary discipline and relentless determination. These qualities were crucial to my success in tennis and will be vital in my role as state treasurer. But this isn't the only important journey that has changed me. Throughout this week at Boise State, I've had the privilege of meeting new people and forging friendships that will last a lifetime. At Boise State, we are not only learning about government and leadership, we are also learning about the importance of collaboration and how many miles it truly takes until our legs get stored. All kidding aside, these ideas are invaluable and will stay with us as we move forward in our lives. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "There comes a time when one must take a position that is neither safe, nor political, nor popular, but he must take it because conscience tells him it is right." Gentlemen of Boise State, I stand before you to say that this time is now. We must put our parties aside and focus on the greater good of our state. Thank you for your unwavering support and trust, and together we will achieve great things for Louisiana Boise State 2024.
His favorite song is Starships by Nicki Minaj. One of his favorite movie quotes is from The Other Guys. I'm a peacock guy. You got to let me fly. The Federalist Party's next candidate for state treasurer is Brody Estave.
Right quick, hey guys. I should begin by asking, can I get a show of hands for how many of y'all have heard your parents just nag on about something you didn't want to hear about? Well, for years, I always heard my dad go on and on about literally anything and everything, including the market, stocks, numbers, and finance. But to be honest, I didn't really listen to him. I was just a kid. Well, after some time and hours of misery and freak-out, my fascination for finance developed, and I realized how useful these skills might actually be. They say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, and in this case, it's true. My family often jokes that I inherited my numbers gene from my dad. So when I found out that there was a treasurer position here, I knew I had it wrong. My name is Brody Estave, and I'm running to be your state treasurer. Yesterday, I was asked that if I was the state treasurer at the time, what would I do to stop the recession of 2008? To be perfectly frank, I couldn't give an answer because I truly didn't know. I probably couldn't give an answer because in 2008, I was still in clubs watching Bubble Guppies on my parents' TV. So last night, I researched the topic, and I decided that if I was state treasurer at the time, I would have reduced the fiscal deficits that stimulated borrowing from foreign countries to slow the economy. And also, what's up with the $5 sweet tea? I'll go to the convenience store. When I'm treasurer, I'm gonna make it like $1. So, that's for you. But really, when I say I'm here to serve you, I mean that in every aspect of that phrase. No matter if you're a nationalist, federalist, the unbreakable bond we share at Louisiana Voice State is one unlike any other. After all, gentlemen, this is what I'm all about, and this is how I plan to lead. As a safeguard, a stronghold to your money. So what do you say? Will you let me strengthen this brotherhood? If you love getting paid, vote for a state.
His boy, State Bears District Attorney, hailing from Baton Rouge with a passion for the law. He's a farmer and his crop is justice. Please welcome our Federalist Attorney, General Candidate Aiden Farmer.
So, Wednesday night, many of us had a moment of falling out. Shady deals were made, promises were broken, and friendships and alliances were weak. We all experienced disappointments and frustrations, and faced a heated division. The corruption exposed that night is completely unacceptable. We are people, and we should be prioritizing a candidate for who he is, rather than who he's with. Last night, you grilled me with questions like you were all attorneys yourselves. You all know my name, my platform, my values, and even my favorite cereal. Every speech I've given thus far has been fairly lighthearted and humorous, but I think it's time that I seriously open up to you all because you deserve to know me as a person. I came to Boise State as a person who was not naturally outgoing. I was often unsure, unenthusiastic, and uncomfortable. I came to this program at the request of my school. I had a genuine interest, but I did not see myself as being as diverse as I am now. I saw the passion and ambition in my fellow citizens. I saw the effort that the Legion and staff gave day in and day out. And eventually, I saw myself making connections, negotiating compromises, and putting myself out there, to which I was met with great success. I conquered my doubts, I conquered my uncertainty, I conquered my own limitations, and I'm a better man for it. I can confidently say that there is no truer statement in regard to Boise State than, you get out what you put in. Benny, Beatty, Beachy. I came, I saw, I conquered. The words of the great leader Julius Caesar, now deeply resonant with a young man who never saw himself as the leader of anything. But now I stand here before you, and it is an honor. I may not be Julius Caesar, but this program is my Roman Empire. In our future endeavors, let's embody the 3 qualities of a great leader outlined by Chairwoman Salatka just 1 week ago. I encourage you all to be strong, be wise, and most of all, be brief. Vote Farmer for State Attorney General, and let's work together to build a better future. The power is in your hands, gentlemen. Choose wisely. And so, for the last time, I rest my case.
This Attorney General is all fun and games until it's time to play. Violations of the laws do not go past this man's name. He can be legal when he needs and can listen to your pleas. Attorney General, drop the ball.
Good afternoon, good morning, Boise State. My name is Sean Devine, and I'm running for Attorney General. I am from Benton, Louisiana. I will deliver Constable. As Attorney General, I will bring strong leadership and strategic vision to office. I have experience in managing groups, directing team members, and participating in my church to organize community programs. I also was raised by my mother, who is a licensed social worker, my father, who is a pastor and sheriff deputy, both of whom which I see in action, which allowed me to gain knowledge by serving and advocating and protect the citizens' rights. Additionally, I will have a platform to influence public policies and drive necessary changes that reflect the needs and values of people in our state. My focus will be creating and implementing policy that promotes justice, protecting variables, and enhance public safety. My passion and commitment to justice and public service makes me an ideal candidate for Attorney General. I will ensure that our state remains a place where justice prevails and the right of all respect and protected for the people in America. Thank you for your vote and support, Attorney General.
This Secretary of State can be seen on the Lucky Charms box, but he's got more than Lucky Charm. A vote for him is one more step to that pot of gold. Ryder Clark, Secretary of State.
A voice can be a tool. A voice can be a weapon. But what a voice always does is make a change. It's what gives us our strength. It's what makes us who we are. It's what gives us our power. A voice is what makes a leader. As we are sitting here today, I ask you to think about what we are doing. Today, we are electing the voices of Voice State. I want to talk to you today about the impact of a voice. As a leader, the voice is our strongest tool. We reflect, looking back on the precedent set by the voices who fought for each of us to enjoy the rights we do today. Without the great voices of history, our world could never be the same. And so as we make history today into an 80-year tradition, the voices we choose to project matter. And the leaders which can take us the furthest are the ones that amplify every single voice that surrounds them. The effect we as candidates can make on policy in these positions elected today is short-lived, but our impact isn't. If I can inspire a room in which I look around and see row after row of our state's strongest leaders, if we all go home better leaders, then I have done my job. My power is in my voice, to teach, to inspire, and to share my values so that each of you might learn something from me, the way I have learned many things from each and every one of you. The Secretary of State is a voice for the people. They control your voice by the vote. In the same spirit, I hope to be a voice for the leaders here. And most of all, a voice that teaches you that your job as leaders is to inspire others to lead, to make real change, speaking for what you believe in. All right, I want to try something. I want you all to lift your hands in the air, up and high. All right, now everybody lift them higher. All right, now why didn't you lift your hands as high as you could the first time? Now that's what I want to tell you that I am here to do. I am here to amplify that voice. I am here to raise the hands higher, just like your voices. I want you all to know that when you vote for me, you're voting for somebody that stands for every voice in this room and wants to bring every voice to Voice State as a leader. When you vote for Ryder for Secretary of State, you're voting for someone who wants to inspire you, who wants to make your voice known, and who wants to make each and every one of you heard. Thank you.
Buenas noches, cabrones. Coming from the borders of Mexico, I introduce to you the Jada Estrada for Secretary of State.
Good morning, friends and fellow citizens. Thank you all for being here today. My name is Jaden Estrada, and I'm running for your Secretary of State. I stand before you today because, boys, I believe in the power of democracy. Democracy is so freaking amazing, and I want to give props out to America for it. And that being said, it is important maintaining the integrity of our elections. As your Secretary of State, my top priority will be to ensure that every eligible citizen has opportunity to vote and that every vote is counted fairly and accurately, because I believe that each of y'all have a unique voice and that y'all's voice needs to be counted because we need to make Louisiana great. We live in a time when trusting our electoral system is more important than ever. I'm committed to increasing transparency and security in our voting processes. For those that believe that our party elections were screwed, oh no, that won't happen under my watch. I will work tirelessly to implement efficient technology and safeguard our elections. In addition to overseeing elections, the Secretary of State's office plays a crucial role in supporting our local businesses. I pledge to make the process for businesses to start and grow their businesses right here in Louisiana. Our state thrives when our businesses thrive, and I am dedicated to fostering a business-friendly environment that encourages innovation and job creation. We also have a rich history that deserves to be preserved and celebrated. Our heritage is a source of pride, and it is our duty to protect it for our future generations. I'm not just asking for your vote today, I'm asking for your trust. Trust that I will serve with integrity, dedication, and a deep commitment to the people of Louisiana. Together, we can build a stronger, more transparent, and more prosperous future for our state. Jaden for the win, and let the voting begin. God bless you all, and God bless America.
Now, introducing the Federalist candidate for Lieutenant Governor. He is an Eagle Scout, loves talking to people, and will always put his people first. Give it up for Wade Watson.
My friends, my name is Wade Watson, and as you know, I'm the Federalist nominee for the office of Lieutenant Governor. Last night, I was asked by my good friend Eli Fuller, why are you running for this office? So I believe that I should emphasize it again today. If not me, then who? This is a powerful quote by Travis Manning that I recently taken to heart. If I want to ensure something gets done correctly, I must relentlessly pursue it. In this case, I want to get rid of the divisiveness that plagues the states. Currently, we must think similarly to others, or we get canceled on social media or shut down in conversations. We must change this, bring back a population that has diverse thoughts, for this is how we solve problems in brand new, innovative ways. Whether the problem is as inconsequential as a fictional hurricane, or as serious as incarceration rates, insider trading, problems within the education system. We must stand united, not by our political ideology, but by the necessity to find the best solutions to societal problems. I may not have the solutions to every problem, but united under our governor, we as Boise State will be able to work hard and fix the problems that plague us. But at the end of the day, it is my express hope that we won't be voted together strong, nor Philly together strong, but Louisiana together strong. Thank you for your time.
You might have seen this Lieutenant Governor on your For You page with that nice hair and sharp jawline. A vote for him will make your day. Let's give it up for Luke ATA.
Hello, everyone. I believe that you guys all know what I stand for already. So what I wrote to you guys was just a letter to Boise State. When we all started off here, Boise State is not the same as what it is now. When we first arrived, we looked around the room, looked left, looked right, and we saw these new faces and thought, what are we getting ourselves into? I mean, we're just a bunch of boys, and at the end of the day, we were not prepared for what this week had and had to entail. Something I did not expect was to be up here at the end of the week in the suit that my mom forced me to bring, just in case I wasn't make it all the way. Now, when I came here, I didn't have high expectations for myself. I didn't think I was capable of winning anything, and I didn't think that I wanted to. I never thought I would run for the position of mayor. I never thought I would run for the position of parish president, and I definitely not in 1,000 years thought that I would run for the position of lieutenant governor. What I can say for sure is that over the 6 days that we've been here at Boise State, the program has done its job for me. I have seen others grow into leaders while I've been growing into one myself. It has turned the boys of Louisiana into men, ready to face the real world. Counselors and the citizens within my parish pushed me to run for parish president, even if I was unsure if I wanted to win anything at all. The support from every person in this room pushed me at obtaining the position of lieutenant governor and obtaining the position in the state office. We are not just a state of boys, but yet we're turning into a state full of men. Men that are ready to be members of the real world. Men that are ready to contribute to society. I'm so grateful to have shared this experience with each and every one of you and the loving and lasting memories that I've created here. Boise State has truly turned us all into leaders. So thank you, citizens, and thank you, Boise State, for changing me forever.
PPC from my hometown parish. He has it in him, so go get him. Give it up for Anderson Kurtla.
Thank you for keeping it short and sweet up here, Mr. Ducey. Good morning and salutations, my fine citizens. I hope we are all feeling accomplished, because today is the day that will go down in history in Boise State. But I'm not here to talk about myself. No. I'm here to talk about someone special. I'm talking about the man who won the Nationalist Party governor race by 60 votes. The man who received a standing ovation from the party that was divided, that he himself united. His voice is the one that you will hear in the eye of the coming Hurricane Aiden. Nationalists and Federalists alike, please give it up for the one and the only Corbin Marquette.
Hi, my name is Corey. Now I'm just messing with you guys. What's up, Boise State? Come on, guys, let's get hyped. We made it. We made it through Iberville's 5-star dining. We made it to Voices being lost, and we made it through Staff Scott's belting his iconic lines. Gentlemen, repeat after me. I will not put my pizza box in the oven. I want to thank every one of you guys for voting, not only for me, but for my opponent. It's your stride. It's your voice. It's your dedication that allows me and gives me the honor to stand up here today and give my speech before you. My name is Cortland Marcotte, and I'm running to be your governor. Not for party, not for power, but for my love of family, for my love of you. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I was in student council or that I ran a nonprofit. Us being here has already proved that. You trust our diligence and our leadership enough to hear us out. We are all boys in Boise State for leadership. And the boys on this stage are the best leaders. At the party convention, I told my party that unity is what I wanted. Unity is what we need. It seems to me that every candidate on this stage has come to the same consensus that unity is the best form to bring the state. But I'm here to say that that word unity is far too vague. We need a definitive answer. And as I stand to my party, we stand for core values. Now I say to you, Boise State, we stand for family and brotherhood. We as a family must stay together. As John F. Kennedy said during his inaugural speech, quote, let every nation know, whether it wishes us well or ill, that I shall pay any price, bear any burden, meet any hardship, support any friend, oppose any foe, to assure the survival and the success of liberty. As your governor, I promise you all. Whether we meet any hardship, as the young man did when they stormed Normandy, support any friend, as we did during World War II, ensure the survival and the success of unity, to keep Boise State together, as the American Legion intended all those years ago. Boise States, individually, we are one drop. Together, we are an ocean. So let's flood Boise State with integrity, honesty, and most importantly, humility. Although these parties were made to separate us, it's time to shatter it and scatter it to the winds. This isn't for party. It's not for your parish. We can care less. It's for Boise State. Wow. Thought he was about to throw the microphone too. All right, boys. I'm here to introduce not my favorite parish, but from Kane Parish, the PPC for our favorite act/governor for the Federalist Party, Peter Bigelow.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. My name is Peter Bigelow, as SBC said. I have the privilege of introducing Mr. Ron Wise here. Mr. Wise is a proud member of Kane Parish, and even a proud member of his hometown capital, which I don't think any of us knew it was until he got it. As a young boy, Mr. Wise always showed a keen interest in learning about Louisiana history as well as the ins and outs of the political system, which Louisiana was. He is here today to address you all and ask nothing more than your sincere concern for his message, his speech, his vote, and most importantly, his content of character. Gentlemen of Boise State, give it up for the uncle of Boise State, Cohen Wise.
Good morning, Boise State. Good morning. How y'all doing? Good. Oh, good. First, I want to thank every single parish. Kane, Mississippi, Bogota, Atchafalaya, Pearl, Sabine. Thank y'all for the respect and the consideration that y'all gave when we were campaigning last night. Thank y'all for that. I'll forever hold this week in my heart. Some say that they're like a big fish in a small pond. Well, I gotta say that I feel like a tiny fish in a big old pond, because they got some huge personalities on this stage and out there in the crowd. So Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor, once said, "A man's worth is no greater than the worth of his ambition." Now, I came here with one goal: to be parish president. And guess what happened? I lost. I lost. Showed up, did. I lost. And then I regrouped and reassessed and came back better than ever. You know who else did that? The state of Louisiana after Hurricane Katrina knocked us on the ground. I was resilient in the face of opposition. I failed. And I came back. And let me tell you one thing. I'm not here to sprinkle y'all with glitter. I can't say things like my opponent. I am not a polished speech and debater. I do not win awards at speech and debate competitions. I am not a silver-tongued devil. I cannot come here and I cannot make y'all believe everything that I say. But my actions can. My future actions will. So when it gets down to it, I'm a good, honest boy, just like all y'all with dreams. As governor, I will bring my Boise State experience home to transform my community. I'm not going to say I'm going to go from Shreveport to Venice. I'm not going by plane, train, or automobile. What does that do? What is the purpose of advertising Boise State around the state if we don't show change in our community? If we say Boise State is here to teach us leadership, to teach us civic responsibility, that don't mean nothing unless we go home and prove it with our actions. As Boise State governor, I will not only bring unity and respect to this position, I will also bring integrity and trust to your representation. I have not lied. I have not purposefully hurt a person here. And I have not played with others' dreams for personal gain. I have my integrity intact. Can everyone here say the same? Especially my opponent. He used my own ideals and my own words and passed them off as his own from parish to parish last night. Doing so disrespected my honor and disrespected my town by name. I pray that truth, that honesty, and integrity will prevail. I will be a fantastic representative for your boys if y'all give me the opportunity. I have the drive and the passion for leadership. Please give me the chance to prove my words with my future actions. And again, I came up here and I'm speaking to y'all, tell y'all what I'm gonna do. I ain't using a bunch of fancy words, because you can say a bunch of things, but if they don't got no meaning, then it ain't nothing to say at all. I'm not very best to throw on y'all. And in the words of our Senator Kennedy, I don't have no unicorn urine to pass out. But if you want a wise future, vote for Golden Wise. Thank y'all.
All right, fellas. It's an electric note to end on, but I want you to take a second, take a deep breath, and realize what's about to happen. Listen up. You heard speeches from all 14 candidates, and now it's time for you to decide. As I told you this morning, the strongest power all of you have as an American citizen is the vote that you cast or don't cast on Election Day. One man, one vote, and one opportunity to decide who leads Louisiana Voice State. Without effective leaders being held accountable by the people's vote, our government and honestly our entire way of life would crumble. So take a second, remember the candidates, and decide how you'll vote. I'm going to begin dismissing parish by parish. I want to remind everyone to have your lanyard and your ID on you that will serve as your voter ID. Additionally, I want to remind every parish that the city clerks, whether elected or appointed, will be assisted in this election. First, we'll begin dismissing the